Just as I suspected, the movers called and they're not here, they're on their way. Before we get into Anneliese Micheal, I was just thinking about something. And it actually does have to do with her, except the outcome is very, very sad. I watch many channels very dedicatedly, and this has to do with Anneliese Micheal and what she went through. And she was a sickly child. I believe she had anorexia nervosa. There was a debate on whether or not she had epilepsy. Like, I'm going to give you the sort of short version, but we need to dive into the book for the details. And instead of reading the pages, I want to give you the details. So the long and the short of it is, she went through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of exorcisms over, I don't know how long a time period. It's back here. It gets back into the end. But this case was taken to court in Germany because she was born in 49 and she died in 71, and I think the case went to court in 79, or else it's the opposite. But I know she was born September the 2nd of 1952, because I was born in 71 and she passed in and around that area. But with parenting, a lot of the things that were done back in the 70s, 60s, 50s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, especially spoiled children, which is often a way of parents compensating for, oh gosh, we could be on here for 6 hours discussing the multitude of reasons, and one day I hope to be doing that. But for now, I'm testing the waters to see what people like. So the thing about Anneliese's family that I find really kind of terrible is when you watch the movie, and it's very, very similar to the book, but this goes into a lot of detail. Like, I'm talking like math that I don't understand, okay? So when Laura Linney, there was an actor picked from Montreal to do the acting, and he had one big line, and he was Laura Linney's assistant. And it was the way in which he said it and the way in which they interacted together as actors, if you like theater. Which I know most royals, I can't do that with my tongue. You know how can people go, I can't do that. I sound like a dead crow. So anyways, I feel like I'm ready to pass out. I really don't get up and showered and ready like this early to move. If it was an exciting day, it is an exciting day because we have a place to move to, which is a rarity. But Anneliese's family had her jumping up and down on her knees, praying, and like, it didn't look the way it did. I mean, in the book, it actually does describe that she looked like she was flying up and down. But you've got to remember that superstitious thoughts and memories and shock can change your memories. But I do always say this, you don't forget a trauma. So when we get into the nitty-gritty of what happens with this woman, like, she had holes in her hands like stigmata, but did she grab the bars? Like, there's they're very good lawyers, and in the book. But if you haven't watched the movie, go out and get the movie. I'm going to lie down for 5 more minutes before we start. I'm so higher. Okay. Have a great day, lads and lasses, and I'll catch up to you in a couple of days because it's Christmas. I don't think there's going to be much going on YouTube except cheeriness. So I better go find some. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I had a roommate in Lake Louise that used to say, "It's time to get up, girly girl." Yeah, my dad. That's a Freudian slip. My ex-husband used to tell me the character was called Spasma. Yeah, I should put on a Spasma show. Okay, have a great day.